when I see people idolising Justin Bieber and things like that, like thinking getting the latest haircut, and then I'm seeing some of the controversial things that he does. Like I saw him spitting on one of his fans.
Success breeds success, as one of my old managers used to say.
Yeah, I haven't got too much time for celebrity culture, to be honest.
Neither
it's
do I.
just,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just,
same. Yeah.
It's got to a point now is where you idolise people that there are bigger problems in the world than what's going on with the Kardashians, what's going on with whoever. Like,
I agree. Sometimes I just stay off social media because I just can't take it. I'll just
I even
go
found
on
myself the other day. I was just on the internet looking at tabloids, and it took me about 3 minutes before I was like, why do I care?
Yeah.
Why am I looking at this?
That's how they get us.
Yeah, they do.
100%.
Big headliner.
Doing this.
Yeah.
How many times have you scrolled on something and then you blink and it's like been 45 minutes?
Yeah. You're just like, what?
Yeah.
It's. I think that's dangerous. Is our love for celebrities, or the way we idolise them and put them on a pedestal, is just stupid.
But that interview from J. Cole and
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, and he was saying that he thinks that in 1,000 years, you watched it, innit? In 1,000 years,
I watched it,
he feels like there's not going to be no celebrities no more. He feels like
I wouldn't even say if there's going to be humans, but like in 1,000 years, in the way he is in 1,000 years, the way we're going, it's a bit rough. I'll give it 300. We're going to be some butterflies. That's it.
he was trying to say that like at the moment he says that he doesn't like it when people put him on a pedestal and idolize him in a certain way, because at the end of the day, he used to do that, and he realized that at a point that's really unhealthy for your mind, because then it goes back to comparing again. So you're idolizing someone, you're putting them on a pedestal, but you're not realizing that they're actually just human. Isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it depends on what you idolize them for, though.
Yes.
If you're idolizing them for, like for example, J. Cole, he's quite
lyrical genius.
Yeah, he's good. He is very
Insightful.
good. But he is. That's the thing. He's quite aware. I'd say he's aware. Yeah, woke.
That word that they use, that woke. They're woke. He's woke. Yeah, definitely woke.
That's something to idolize. Like to be aware or woke. Like that's something to idolize. But when I see people idolizing Justin Bieber and things like that, like thinking getting the latest haircut, and then I'm seeing some of the controversial things that he does. Like I saw him spitting on one of his fans.
I saw that.
And then you're still no.
You've got to be careful with that idolization though, because when you start putting people on the pedestal, it sort of in your mind tells you that they're better than you. When really, even someone like J. Cole, though,
everyone's equal.
That's what you got to. That's what you got to try to feed back though.
Yeah.
But even someone like J. Cole, we say, you could idolize him because he does all the right things. You know? He speaks for the right things. But at the same time,
he could idolize you for some trait that you have.
Do. Yeah. But at the same time, all of the things that he's talking about is actually very accessible to everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
So why do we need to idolize him? Instead, why don't we just listen to what he's saying and just take it on board and just learn from it, as opposed to saying, he's the guy.
It's because it's
not
not
just talking about J. Cole. Like we're talking about a whole bunch of celebrities and the mindset of trying to idolize and put another human on that big pedestal when
don't get me wrong, we idolize the wrong humans. I've said this for ages. We need more humans that are going to better the race, not better
themselves,
or the masses, or you need someone who's going to innovate. Like, how are we going to get that new? How are we going to stop using carbon? How are we going to lower our carbon emissions? How are we going to stop using fossil fuels? How are we going to do that? I don't understand why we're not idolising them.
I think it's just not entertaining.
Yeah, of course it's not. It's not.
That's the biggest problem there.
Entertainment.
Yeah. But do you think that changes with time as you get older, because you become wiser, you see different things in life?
I think so.
So it's about being patient with the kids and let them go through that journey that we've went through ourselves.
But not everyone's like us.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everyone's like us.
Yeah.
So, in another version, like some people believe that there's parallel universe. Do you believe that?
Yeah. Well,
so in another universe, we could have took the same path, but then gone down a different route in the end. The end route might, even though this ain't the end for us, but like where we're at now might be completely different. We might have taken something big that happened to us in school, and then one of us could have been going down a really bad path. But it's based on the individual and that moment in time. So not everyone's like us, so we can't really assume, we can't really assume that everyone's gonna take something negative and say, you know what, I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna be resilient, I'm empowered enough to go and make something better of this situation. Not everyone is like that. Some people need help. Just like motivation. Some people,
and that's what I was saying about building a culture within schools where you can say, I'm not okay. This person might be okay, but I'm not okay. Yeah. Like, and even if it say something happened and that other person is okay, like, you can learn from them, open up to them, but we don't have that culture anymore. Well, I don't think it ever existed.
But also, even if that culture came about now, are there people in the right positions that are capable enough to deal with that situation?
I don't think there is. I think like there needs to be more young people in the schools, sort of.
More relatable people.
Yeah, exactly. More relatable people. More people that you can relate to. Someone that you would want to go and tell something to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because most of these teachers, to be honest, I don't think they understand. They understand the younger generation.
Yeah.
They teach them, but then that's it. It's just their job, to teach them. They don't understand.
Because they are under pressure as well, aren't they? To get numbers, to get this,
hugely.
that, and
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Teachers, I do feel sorry for them. I do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, when I was an older student in a new school, I've heard the way that some teachers talk to kids, and I'm thinking to myself, like, even when I remember being 18 years old and this teacher's shouting in this little kid's face saying, do you know how many kids I've made cry? And I had to turn around and I just said to the kid, I was like, go away. I was like, make me cry. I was like, please make me cry, because you can't be saying those kind of things to kids, because essentially that's bullying. That is bullying. And a lot of the teachers, I feel like they fall victim to it, but because they're in that little bit of power, they get away with it. Like, some teachers, it's rough. It's rough on them because they're stressed. I understand that they're stressed. Yeah. But you still need to conduct yourself in a way that is professional and courteous. Like, telling a kid how many kids you make. What?
That's not.
Is nuts.
I couldn't handle that.
That's a dangerous thing for so many reasons.
Yeah.
You know, for starters, like,
imagine if your son come home and imagine if your son come home and said that.
Younger, and someone said that to you. And you told your dad.
Exactly that
reason. But then also it's dangerous because all this sort of mental health things that we was just talking about.
Yeah, that little kid might turn around and be like, okay, I can't go to teachers like about anything because they intimidate me.
Yeah. And I can't go to my peers because they laugh at me.
Yeah. So
these kids, they don't forget as well. They remember.
You know,
that kid will remember. that kid will remember until he's probably our age or even older. He'll always remember that teacher.
We all remember good and bad times with teachers. We all remember them.
We
remember good teachers for good reasons. We remember other teachers for other reasons, and that's just how it goes. And are teachers always aware of
what they're saying, how
large the impact that they have just by saying little things?
I don't think they are.
It's hard to say because you've got to respect it. I know parents will respect teachers a lot for a various amount of reasons. One, they're teaching their kids, but they're also like being a parent's tough, being real tough, and that you trust those teachers to instill values, lessons, knowledge onto your child.
But where are those teachers getting those values and lessons from? Because they're not
They get it from their upbringing.